And here we are sliding back in with another load of a reasonable amount of the Promethium Science Packs and a whole bunch more ore. Hello everybody, this is Frogman. Welcome back to Factorio. It feels like it's been a while because it has been a while. I have been doing some just other things besides stuff, and for some odd reason YouTube decided to not upload videos when I told them to upload videos, so who knows how it goes. Anyhow, we're going to continue on goofing around a little bit. I've just been kind of knocking out some stuff in between, so let's put that back over there so that I can finish off. I've been experimenting with how this all should function and work at this point. It's been interesting. I can say that at least. That all just disappeared instantly. I love it. Can I get a little bit of the, let's see, I don't know how much we've got in here. Probably don't want to be doing too much. This is kind of one of those things that's been a royal pain in the tail, and I'm just going to kind of say it right now because I'm having to manage this. And I know there's probably some circuit conditions and there's probably some things that I can put in to have this turn around and come home kind of a deal. But it's like an hour round trip, maybe longer than that now. I think I just managed to go about 70,000 miles away or 70,000, about 70,000 kilometers away from the edge of the solar system towards a shattered planet, and I'm already full. It's kind of one of those deals. I brought 1,000 eggs with me and managed to build 1,000 science before I could do anything. So it's, unless there's an easier way to be able to like deal with the eggs, you really can't get a long distance because well, it takes just about the amount of time it takes to get there to do the work. I mean, it literally, by the time this thing, this ship or this platform makes it to the edge of the solar system, even if I send up 100% eggs, I've got about 10 minutes to make as much science as I possibly can. And well, that's slowing this down, doing a couple of things. There we go. Good. Research technology. Do the next one. Yeah, go ahead and do that. I'm just kind of doing this one because I'm experimenting with a couple of things because I saw something. And I think the thing as I keep missing out on is I've got a few laser turrets out here on the edge of things. Laser turrets right now are sitting at 20 plus 158 laser damage, but our laser turret damage is plus, can I get you to come over here? Currently 790%. So that's really not something to sneeze at. And you know, doing science at the way we're going right now, I'm doing it about 2,000, yeah, about 2,000 science per minute as far as the research is concerned. So it almost might be worth my time to do 1,000 and then maybe line the front of this, you know, even in front of these guys, do another layer here and just line the front of it with laser turrets because, well, I mean, this is free stuff. So I don't know. I'm kind of goofing around, having a little bit of fun. I don't know how much further we're going to take this particular ship. This ship is just there to, well, just to go get the research. And that's the problem is we need to go get the research. Now, this is going to slow down because I've only got a couple of these doing, a couple of our labs doing the science. But I was just kind of goofing around. Like, I just wanted to kind of see what it would do. So I need to, let's send up 100 eggs. Just 100, please. Custom minimum payload, go. Just send 100 up so that we can finish what we have in here. I've got a fair amount of stuff. But yeah, I just kind of, I don't know, just kind of messing around, been kind of doing a few things. I haven't really, I'm going to put it like this, I haven't really done a lot since the last episode because, again, like I said, this is a lot of babysitting because you're going to send it out and then you're going to watch it fill itself up and then turn around, which again is a babysitting job because once you hit a point where you've filled up all, you know, you've done all the science that you can possibly do, there's no reason to keep the ship or the platform heading any further. So essentially that's all you're going to do is once it's filled up with all of the science that it can do, you turn it around and then you start doing something else. So in the meantime, I do want to do a couple of things. I've got a surface area right here that I would like to do some little stuff. Because I put those lasers up there, occasionally I've been having issues with a small amount of, well, we're hitting cap on power in a couple of places. So I'm going to just go ahead and some of these little areas that we've got sitting here that I can't do anything with otherwise. I should have about 20 or so of these laying around, I believe. So 17, 18, 19, and 20. I think we have about 20 of those laying around. And then I should be able to say, you send up this there, custom payload. What is this going to be? 10? Go. No, I don't want you to fill up one rocket. Send 20. Thank you. Did they spit out like I told them to do? I thought Eagle 5 had a whole bunch of them in it. Oh, because I did it. Where are you at, my friend? Go back to Novice and dump those out, please. And I need to send that one thing the other direction. So, yeah, I've just been kind of sitting here doing just the random little things that one does. So as soon as that gets over there, we'll finish the rest of this off. And as you guys have noticed, I've removed the quick links from over here because I got tired of not being able to see what things go. This is a kind of a bad idea for the UI with the way things work. If you have things pinned over here, you can't really tell what certain things are. I mean, there are ways to look at stuff, like you can click on it, alt click, or I forget, it's like alt click, and you can actually look at what certain things are doing. But yeah, it's just kind of a deal. Anyhow, we're going to let those run. We're going to use up all of that science that's here because I think our goal for today, did I use it all up? No, I've got a lot of science. Good. That's what I want to see. Soon as those are over there, soon as Odyssey's set up, I'm going to set it back over to the Shattered Planet because this research productivity is crucial to being able to do lots and lots and lots of research over a period of time. What are we doing and why? Oh, right. Can I just this, at least for a little bit here? Thank you. All right. So as stated several times, we're just going to kind of sit here and pick at these researches from now on. What I want to do is the biggest holdback right now on what we're doing for research is going to be the production on Gleba. And I've said it a couple of times, I want to kind of rework the way Gleba works, and Gleba seems to be flowing along rather slowly, which is good. That's what it's supposed to be doing. I need to double these up. Well, I should say double this up. I think actually we need to be doing about double that. So it should be doing research right now for this type of stuff. Let's see. Production stats here, we're doing about 360 per minute, and I want that number to be about 500. So at 500, these are making, where is the number? They're one. Why are you guys slow? Did we have a problem again? I noticed a while back that there was some issues, and I know it was in between an update that I was having issues with certain things working correctly because things were not being picked up correctly. Maybe I need to sit here and watch this for a minute just to make sure it's doing what it's supposed to be doing again. This is all backed up. That's all backed up. This is all backed up. Because this is a very finicky process. It's almost like it just cannot manage to keep up no matter what you do with it. I'm questioning actually if I just do this, how fast are those now? So those are 1.2 a second times 8. 1.12 times 8 is going to be 8.96 times 60. It'll be 530 a second. So pretty much all I need to do then is just, well, maybe just bump these up a little bit. So in that number, I need 0.75 times 8. 0.75 times 8 on the pentapod eggs. So that means we need to make 6 pentapod eggs a second. That's not too terribly hard. Yeah, that's actually not going to be that hard at all because I believe I should just be able to do this. Control C, copy, 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 copy. Something probably about like that. Looks like I have a bunch of them already in there anyway, but we'll just go ahead and fill those up with a small thing. Now, understanding that as soon as you do that, you've got to come up to the rest of the system and go, well, what did I just break? And so we'll watch and see what we just broke. Oh, did we already finish that? Nice. I need, how much more is left on this one? 358 point whatever. I need you to go back over to novice. Tell me how much of this we have left. We have, yeah, go ahead and use those up. Just get it used up for right now, please. In queue, just finish it. And then we'll deal with that. Once those are done, Odyssey, are you clear? Who picked it up? Somebody picked it up. I had 20 of those things. Yeah, see, this is what I'm wondering. I think we had some glitches going on. Something changed. Like, I keep noticing I'm having problems with Gleba do stuff. I don't remember spinning those around to shut them off. I don't remember this. I don't remember that. I keep, like, there's certain things that I keep having problems with this game. There's other stuff that I've noticed too, but I, for certain, did not turn those around. So that would explain why I've been having problems, again, with eggs not functioning the way they're supposed to be functioning. Go to the map, go to Gleba, scroll out, go up here. How are we doing? Have the bugs left us alone? And this is another thing too, maybe I should just shut my mouth, but I haven't been attacked here in a really, really long time, which means I've probably gone far enough to clear out the one little remaining thing that was hiding here and there, but I think this might just do it for right now. If we can just get everybody back to work. I mean, I have lots and lots and lots of science just sitting here not doing anything. But yeah. Now, on the topic of discussing whether or not these need to be built a little better, I don't know if we're going to be able to do these because they require pentapod eggs that are of, well, pentapod, landfill, and nutrients, all of the quality at which you would like to be able to do things. Gleba is one of those deals. And this is, again, like I said, I'm not going to spend the time to go through and quality a lot of stuff. Because of the fact that it's, I think, again, it's just a gimmick to keep the game a little longer than it needs to be, and it's something that I probably should have been working on a long time ago, sure, but, you know, quality landfill. In order to make quality landfill, you have to put quality tickets, quality things into a, excuse me, quality modules into a, you know, into an assembler here, like this, right? So if I wanted to make quality landfill, I have to do this at that level, go, and then I have to put, I can't do this, I should say, I can't do this unless I have quality stone. Now, I've been researching and paying attention to certain things, and maybe on the next time I play this, I might work a little bit harder at trying to get quality. I know quality stone sounds a little crazy, but you can get it. It's just, it's not the easiest thing in the world to get. So there are various things, like I said, if you really want to know what you can do and how to do things, you can research loops. There are various recycling loops that you can do that will allow you to get the quality stuff that you want, that eventually after you recycle and loop things enough, you can get a lot of, like I said, you're going to recycle it through these kind of deals here. You can recycle them enough that it'll eventually give you a quality thing. Like, so what I could do instead of the speed modules in here is I could put quality in here, and I would eventually be able to recycle this regular seed, these piles of seeds, back to a quality seed, which is kind of dumb, but there are other ways of getting things like that. Same with the iron ores and the whatnot. I get how it works. I'm just not something that I wanted to partake in this particular go. So I think with that, we should be where I wanted to be. I mean, it's 370. It's not showing much of a change here. 400, yeah, good. Numbers are going to slowly creep up. 400 is pretty close to what we need to do to be able to keep this going. The deal is this stuff will eventually just not work after a certain period of time. All right, Gleba. Gleba should be running close to 500 science per minute when we start being able to need 500 science per minute. So if I wanted to do a research, all right, we finished this one. Can I run a Gleba science research that will help us out for the short period? Explosive damage, explosive weaponry, and asteroid productivity. Why don't you go ahead and do a round on that just to check it to see how it does, understanding that that's 256,000 Gleba research that I need to be able to do, but I'm not really going to worry about it. We'll see how that works. So they'll be able to launch, do a bunch of this. We should be able to empty our buckets and just see how this is going to work. We have lots and lots and lots of Gleba research that's waiting on us. So the next step, Vulcanus. Again, I think probably all I'm going to do here is just... Can I? While this is running, I know this is going to be kind of a boring episode because literally all I want to do today is just see if I can sneak maybe some productivities and some speed in a few of these locations. I might be able to change some of this up. If I actually did, like, instead of what I've got going on right here, I could change those out. But, like, as far as I know with this one, we should be making 0.6 times, what is it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's 6 a second. And our numbers for 6 a second is 360. If I want 500, if I want 500, clear this out, I hate this thing. 500, we need to be making 8.33 or 8.4, 8 1/3 a second, which means I can either extend this out or we do what we just got done doing, which was put a couple of speed modules in some stuff and go from there. So So if I need 8.3 divided by 10, that's 0.83 per second. What happens if I put one of those in there? Now what do you do? Perfect. Boop. Nope. Control C. Okay, so then you need to look at the rest of this. So we need 0.12 per, and these are going to be making 0.6. So theoretically, probably once again, all I need to do is this. I already had stuff down there, but so those will now make 0.89 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 12, 0.89 times 12, 0.89 times 12 is, so 10.68, and we need maybe a little more than that. Yeah, we need just a little more. Can I get... I mean, literally, all I'm going to do is just throw this stuff at it. That's probably plenty. Yeah, that should be plenty at that point in time. So we're looking there good, too. So then the next step, you guys need... So we're making 0.12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 12 once again. Those are 0.25. Yeah, 1.25 times 12 is 15, and we need... I love this. I love working from a different location. Give me my map back. Vulcanus. You. So we're 15 total right now, and I need 0.79. So... I need just a little more, not much. Press the map button, go to Vulcanus, quit hitting escape. You're fine. We need just a little more. Well, I guess. Feed it some stuff. Yeah. Just do it. Oh. Is that why you do that? Did I just ruin all of my stuff? Yes, I did. Gosh darn it. Alright, game. Well, that was funny. Now I know why that does that. Because I'm a genius. Okay, so those should all be good there. That should be ready to go. These are turned all the correct direction. No. That one is good. That one's good. So then finally, I need to be able to make a whole lot of coal. You're going to need 0.18 a second, and you are making 0.1 a second. So again, just, I guess, no, don't do that. No. Okay, those should work that way once they get a bunch of stuff. We are making those things here. What are we doing? Oh, I put the wrong one in it. Crap. I want this one. Okay. So then finally, just then we need to update and make sure all this stuff is making the same amount of goodness. So there should be a full belt of that coming through here. And we should be making all of the stuff that we can possibly stand to make here. This is that into there, there into there. Yeah, I think we're probably fairly decent. That should be everything I need, I think. Yeah. Except that this doesn't matter because we're not using it right now. And yeah, I'm going to let this burn a little bit, see what it does. And I think that's pretty much all I wanted to do, because I want to just be able to run at a consistent 2,000 science per minute. And at the current rate at which we're going, all these things need to make is 500 science. So literally all I need to do is make the 500 science chemical packs per minute per planet. And then we're fine. And then we can run 2,000 science forever. Because doing this one particular science here, whichever one it is, not this one. Did I cancel it? These research productivity ones, as long as I keep doing those, if I look at it right here now, we're going from 10 to 70. So we're at 70% on top of what's already available. If I can get this to 100%, then that means, again, every time you tack another 10% on to the effects that the labs can do, it means less and less and less and less and less science you as a person need to make. So this is one of those kind of end game things where you can absolutely just keep pounding this out, and you'll be able to just do stupid amounts of science based on this one particular little thing, which I think is fantastic. And again, if you want to continue to play the game after you get everything done, then we'll worry about it. So I was just testing this. The last thing I think we're going to do today is I'm going to go ahead and turn on legendary quality, this last legendary quality, and let it complete itself, and then probably call this stuff fairly close to being done. So let's just knock that one out, and we'll see where we go. Should take about 2 or 3 minutes. And once again, the numbers on the pentapod eggs are getting me, because I have to remember it takes 1 egg to make 2. So yeah, that's part of the reason why we got to do what we got to do in here. And I know this probably looks bad. These are stacked, so we're not out. Alright, so we finished legendary quality. I don't know why my alerts aren't coming through. Oh, there it goes. Tech Maniac, research all things. There we go. Research all technologies. We are done with that mess, and we are done doing some of the upgrades that I wanted to do. You continue to do something that's going to require all of the sciences outside of that. So it's just this one that we can do as far as all of those go. Are we at a point now where we can't really do all of them anymore? I think the railgun is the only one that takes metallurgic, or yeah, so like there's nothing left, is there? Outside of this one. that uses everything. Huh. Okay. This is another thing that's very interesting too, and those of you that know what I'm talking about, you need to keep doing these because you're going to do some stuff with that later on. I think for now, ladies and gentlemen, we've researched all the things we've wanted to research. That was the last major thing, which means now all we have left is just the reoccurring, repeating, infinite sciences, of which there are now a lot. This is kind of cool. There's an awful lot of stuff that we can play with and an awful lot of things that we can do. I'm going to kick back over to Fulgora and hang on, let me get out of here. Map, Fulgora, not Aquilo, Fulgora, and we're going to go over to our little bitty reprocessing system. And somewhere very soon, maybe we may start seeing our first legendary thing is going to be a copper plate, several copper plates, followed by one advanced legendary circuit, and that's how this mess is going to work. It's slowly but surely going to crank some of this stuff up and play around with some things. So I think for right now, what we're going to do, we're going to call it. I know this is a kind of be just all over the place mess of an episode, because this is where this is going to be. This is what you have to look forward to for the rest of the time that you play, is that there's nothing left to explore outside of trying to get all the way to the Shattered Planet and then try to figure out how to build everything into Legendary or whatever you want to call it. I'm going to do a couple of more little achievements, I think, as far as stuff to do for a final episode, because there is one thing I do want to do, and that is I want to at least build my modules are legendary. I want to craft this one. I doubt very serious we're going to be able, I'm not, again, here's like what I'm saying. I'm not going to sit here and do this. I want to do this. I want to kill a medium demolisher and a king big demolisher, and, you know, probably just do a couple of little things in here and there. So I think for now, ladies and gentlemen, I will see you all in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching. We're getting close to the end of it, and I guess we're going to have to come up with something else to play. So till then, see you later.